This tutorial is going to go through the JPEGmini custom resizing presets in further detail. This tool is great for creators who are working with different social or online platforms. Many times when trying to upload images to a business website, a blog, or even an online gallery, there are size restrictions that have to be met. If you get the image sizes wrong, they can become blurry or slow loading on your website. It can be tricky trying to resize for each platform, but creating custom presets with JPEGmini can save time and energy. Let's go through some ways to use this feature for website design. Start in the top right corner and click the Preferences icon. Then click the drop-down menu and select Manage Custom Sizes. Once selected, you'll be taken to a pop-up that has graphics to help illustrate how the resize will be applied. This is because resizing works differently with vertical versus horizontal images, and it can get slightly complex. First, you want to name your preset. In this case, let's resize for our slideshow gallery. You also have the option to rename your export folder to stay organized. When preparing images for a slideshow gallery, each must be the same height. An example of this can be seen here. For this example, we will use 625 pixels, regardless if they are horizontal or vertical. Go over to the drop-down menu and select Max Height, then fill in the specified dimensions. Max Height lets you specify the maximum height for the image. If it is taller than the specified height, it will be made smaller to fit. Here, you can manage your presets by adding or deleting them with the plus and minus signs. Let's add another preset for full-width images this time. To ensure that an image reaches full width across any device, the recommended size is 2,400 pixels in width and 1,600 pixels in height. An example of this would be like this image here. Max Dimensions lets you specify two edges. Which edge is the height and which is the width depends on the image orientation. If the image is tall or portrait-oriented, then the longer edge will limit the height and the shorter edge will limit the width. If the image is wide or landscape, then the longer edge will limit the width and the shorter edge will limit the height. It's important to note that the resize options limit the size of the images. It does not enlarge, shrink, or warp the image to fit the resize. The images always retain their original proportion and orientation. They won't be rotated or stretched. You can see it in the before and after examples below. After you create your presets, be sure to press Save. Then, you can open the drop-down menu again and select the presets you desire. Press Apply when you are done. Now you'll be ready to run a batch through. Just drag and drop your images. All of your desired presets will be sent to the selected export folder. You are now ready to start posting. Be sure to subscribe for more tips and tricks. Comment with ideas for our next tutorial.